Terrorists issue dire bomb threat against Nigeria's National Assembly. Lawmakers demand urgent security overhaul. In a chilling revelation that has sent shockwaves through Nigeria's political corridors, House of Representatives lawmakers disclosed on Tuesday that terrorists have explicitly threatened to bomb the National Assembly complex, the heart of the country's democracy. The alarming intelligence, shared during a public hearing on bolstering legislative security, underscores the escalating dangers facing lawmakers amid a surge in nationwide insecurity. The disclosure came from Hon. Garba Ibrahim Muhammad, chairman of the House Committee on Internal Security, who painted a grim picture of vulnerabilities plaguing the Assembly. Speaking at a session in Conference Hall TERR0R1STS, Muhammad revealed, "We have received threats from terrorists to bomb the National Assembly complex and threats from protesters to lock up the National Assembly." He emphasized that the complex, which daily hosts legislators, staff, executives, judicial members, visitors, and protesters, has become a magnet for criminal exploitation due to lax protocols. Muhammad highlighted a litany of recent breaches, including rampant vehicle and motorcycle thefts, acts of vandalism, the use of forged identity cards, and unchecked infiltration by unauthorized individuals. Legislators are exposed to threats from constituents and others who gained easy access to their offices without any formal appointment, he warned, noting that these lapses transform the Assembly into what he likened to a small market rather than a secure seat of governance. The lawmakers' stark comments were made in the context of a public hearing for Bill HB 1632, titled, "A Bill for an Act to Provide for the Establishment and Functions of the Legislative Security Directorate in the National Assembly." The proposed legislation aims to create a dedicated internal security agency, modeled on global best practices, to recruit, train, and deploy specialized personnel, including the Sergeant-at-Arms, to safeguard lawmakers, staff, visitors, and critical infrastructure. If passed, the Directorate would centralize security operations, addressing what Muhammad described as a coordinated approach essential for uninterrupted legislative functions. Failure to act, Muhammad cautioned, could have catastrophic ripple effects. It is obvious that with the ongoing security challenges, if proper measures are not taken, it will truncate legislative activities in the National Assembly, he said. Such disruptions would halt representation, budget approvals, oversight functions, and plenary sessions, effectively paralyzing Nigeria's democratic machinery and governance at large. This is not the first time the National Assembly has stared down the barrel of terrorist threats. In May 2021, a security alert warned of a potential Boko Haram attack on the complex and other high-profile sites in Abuja, forcing heightened vigilance. The latest alert arrives against a backdrop of intensified insurgent activities across northern Nigeria, where groups like Boko Haram and ISWAP have expanded operations, targeting not just remote villages, but urban centers and symbols of state power. Intelligence reports, as cited by Muhammad, indicate the Assembly's high-foot traffic, comprising lobbyists, demonstrators, and officials, makes it an ideal soft target for exploitation.